Hey there guys and gals, it's me nirex and welcome back to Unreal Engine C++ programming tutorial. So in the last video we looked at these three functions and we talked about delta time and the header files and everything that exists within these two classes that we created, but we still don't know what the hell. Alright, what the hell is an actor? Let's go ahead and talk about that now. So yeah, we created a class, and that class is actor. All right, let's go ahead and see the definition of an actor. So an actor is nothing more than a UObject, and the hierarchy just goes on and on. You know, UObject base, and you know, a whole bunch of stuff. Point is, actor is a class that most important things or rather the things that you use inside your viewport here, the things that you can bring in are actors. Alright, so anything that you can bring in, anything that you can see, anything that you can work with is an actor. But that might make a question in your mind. Okay, well, how the hell is everything an actor? Some things are cameras, some things are pawns. How can they all be actors? Well, let me just show you some Java stuff right here. I'm going to just take some help from this amazing, well, not really, language and show you exactly how what it's all about, how it all works. Alright, so let's say I have an ArrayList. An ArrayList is very close to what a state vector in C++ is. Okay, so we have a state vector or an ArrayList that takes in an object and we initialize it, and then I add some stuff into it. Alright, so I add a string, I add a number, I add a floating point number, I add, or rather a double number, I add a character and a true. Alright, so Boolean type character, you know, a whole bunch of random different stuff. And then I make a for, it's not a range based for, I know, and then I print them all out. So as you can see, hey, I'm a string 10 3.14 C true. Alright, it's a whole mess down here. Let me just zoom that in so you can see it clearly, like that. Alright, it's a whole mess out there, and yeah. So how does this work? You can never do something like, well, you can, but you can never do something like this with the basic state vector, right? You have to do a whole lot of work before you can do something like this. Well, the reason that why this kind of thing works is because everything in Java and C#, but you know, mainly Java because Java was the first, everything in Java, absolutely everything that you create is an object, is a class of type object. So if I create a string, it's of type object. If I create a number, it's an object. If I create something here, so if I do something like integer x, or rather y, because I already have an x, integer x and integer y, this guy is actually an integer that inherits from the class object. So absolutely everything you think of is an object in Java. Alright, same design is being worked on in Unreal Engine. So absolutely everything that you can see in your viewport is an actor, and absolutely everything in Unreal Engine is UObject. So if I just hover my mouse over this guy, you can see that the base class for all objects is being shown to me in the IntelliSense window. Well, not really the IntelliSense, but it's showing me a dialog. Alright, so UObject, the base class for all objects, which is actually pretty goddamn true. So this is the base class for all the objects inside Unreal Engine, and then actor inherits from it. So actor is just a child of UObject, and then everything else that you can see is a child of actor. Alright, so if I just peek the definition of UObject, you can see that it has another one, and then it has another one. So UObject base utility, let me just go ahead and do, yeah, that's why. UObject base utility, wait, I got lost. Operations may browse you. Yeah, of course they're inaccurate. So I go peek definition by UObject, and it should give me some of the UObject stuff that exists. And yeah, so this is the father of every single thing that exists in Unreal Engine. Well, not quite. There are, grandfathers and grandfathers. Like UObject base utility is the grandfather, and there's even one more. All right, so there is this guy right here. So I can just go to UObject base, and this, as you can see, inherits from nothing. And this is the base barebone class that everything inherits from. So UObject base. And it includes some of the stuff here. So, Unreal Object, UObject base class. Alright, we don't care about that. Let's go ahead and see what is in actor.h. Now, actor is a pretty huge file. It has 3,000 lines, alright, which goes against my rule of standards, which I have broken myself a couple of times. But it exists, alright, it's right there. Now let's go ahead and see what it's all about. So we have a whole bunch of stuff right here, alright, a whole bunch of stuff we don't care about. We have, these guys right here. Now obviously we don't care about these guys. We really don't. And there are tons of them. I'm not going to close all of them. So as you can see, the biggest thing here is the actor itself, right? The actor itself is the biggest class that exists within this file. Now let's go ahead and open and see what's in it. So we have a generated body as usual. It's engine API, and it has a U class which takes some parameters. All right, an actor is an object that can be spawned or placed in the world, placed or spawned in the world. The U class, what's in here basically allows the engine to know how to use this class right here. It has a constructor, it has another constructor that takes an FObject initializer, constructor for a actor that takes an object initializer. I don't really know what that is. Called from the constructor to initialize whatever, so this is initialize defaults. When we do something like this, we then call the initialize defaults. I'll just put actor right here. And yeah, this is even bigger, so obviously it is. Get lifetime replicator props. I think it's for garbage collection. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we don't care about. Okay, B can be damaged. They're booleans and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and they're all given 1 bit of data. Anyhow. You can see that the actor class is actually pretty goddamn huge, and it will take a long time to understand exactly what these guys do. So, yeah, there's nothing more to talk about. I just wanted to show you that the entire design of the Unreal Engine is based on a very great hierarchy program, hierarchy design, which I showed you here, that everything inherits from object in Java. Same way everything inherits from UObject in Unreal Engine, and actor is nothing more than a UObject. Anyways, guys, that's been it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if there's any ambiguity, just tell me in the comments. I will try to get to you as fast as possible. If you enjoyed this video, do leave a like. If you really enjoyed this video, do subscribe to the channel. That would help a lot. And don't worry, we will get to coding stuff pretty goddamn soon. Don't worry at all. Anyhow, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.